Welcome back. So for this lesson, what we go dey do this time now, what we want to do now to how to create table. How to create table. Say for the last class, I create this database when we call street school. So how we can create table for inside? Because as it stands now, this thing just dey empty like that. You get me? So if you remember at the beginning, then after you don't create database now, you need to make use of this database so that you will be saying the one say they in use now for this command line. Otherwise, now this one I go they in use. You get me? If you remember, like when you come here now, you see and I say current database now ABCDB. You get me? So now in they in use currently. Now for us to switch to this one, we will create now. We can't use the word use street school. So you just be like you say when you don't build that, so you need to like the empty house where you just fence now, like say you just build down the house now, you just put blocks so you go can't enter and you get me now. So now be where we say we don't they say use street school, use that database. So now we can contact the database change so we don't enter inside the database now. So don't enter inside the database now. We need to demarcate and like we need to create different rooms for inside the building where we say we the build. You get me? You can't need to like get say one build a 3-bedroom flat, one build bed sitter, one build a self-contained and all that. So now that time I will come bring with him, start to create table. So now be the what we want to do. So now the time for us to do it in create table. And how to create table for MySQL. Now just simply for you to use the word create. When you put create, then you put table, create table. Then waiting with the table name, we'll call them football team. Remember this thing I give that example that time, you get me? Then I will come put a bracket. Then what you will come call again, we'll come bring in the fees, that is the column names them, you get me? Remember say I tell lost something about a variable that time, Nabi. Now player ID. Now player ID now be the variable name or say the column name now. Then space. You can't give an int. This one I be the data type. This time I can't put comma. I hit enter so that the thing make it not just to go long. They'll call say player name. Now player name, con space. The data type now varchar in brackets say 50. If you put 60, 70, you get me? This one will show the number of size as in the length of the player name, that is how long it would be, you get me? Because say my name now fit be Chimex or Glory or that, and your name fit be Abubakar Tafuaba, you get that kind of thing, or maybe Chinkonchin Prandosa, which is a very very long name. So depending, now that one will be that varchar there where we say you can't try size them. Then we can't get position. We still give them waiting varchar. You get me? And then give them say 20, then comma. Then another one we'll put last again, say tribe. You get me? They will call them varchar. Then put them say 20 again too. Then bracket close. Then I hit enter. Then I can't put this bracket again. I can't put the semicolon. Now these brackets were in there, so now to cover this particular bracket were there. So every opening bracket will get your own waiting closing bracket. So as you see this one, I open up, I still cover them. You get me? Open up, cover them. You get me? So this one I open for you. So now pass here. And if you look now, this player ID now integer, and within this player ID stands for now number will be so we go use to do it in identify each player for this football team, you get me? And then for this player name, now the person name, that is say maybe like Tunde na Emeka, Jide, Olatuji, Ochuku, and the rest of them. Sure, you get the jerk now. Then position now, this one now the position when we say the player they play, like if he be saying a striker, if he be goalkeeper, if he be midfielder, if he be defender, you get me? Let's say because they want maybe differentiate based on those say now winger, then center midfielder and all that. So those are different positions where we say it did for players wey dey play football for football team, you get me. Then tribe now, the tribe wey be say the player be from, like where the tribe of that player, say maybe the player fit be Urhobo person, fit be Igbo, fit be Yoruba. Sure you get the story now. So after we don type all this thing now, you just hit return key or enter for your keyboard. You see now, you say query okay, 0 rows affected in 0.30 seconds. The time it take to execute this particular query now 0.30 seconds. Now you say it dey okay, so you no get error. 0 rows affected. So now I can call reopen this thing. So in case we want do it, we want create another this thing, we want enter another command. Sorry, okay. Now go for here. Now we want check here. You get me? You know say it's in the it already connected, so it already refresh enter. So I can't hit the table. See I'm now football team. If you check them now, you see all those column when I create. See them ID, player ID, player name, position, and tribe. So you get the check now. So for here now I go end this particular lesson. For the next lesson now, I'll come show us how to take put waiting record, that is data, inside this particular table where we say we don't create. So I go see you for the next class. Thank you.